Rama Rama Popodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling very happy, relaxed, having a peaceful life always. Now let's continue with chapter 6. On the way, Narsobawadi. Part 1. Muslim Friends. Next day, the sadhus started from Supa. After visiting Castle Rock via Londa, they came to Belgaum by train. From Belgaum, they travelled on foot. They reached the town named Shahapur. Here, the skill of Ramcharan Das in cookery failed him. He served Ramdas with half-boiled vegetables with which he had a stiff fight before they could be driven down the throat. After a night's halt, they proceeded onwards. While passing through this fertile country, they came upon sugar cane fields. The farmers were so kind as to invite these itinerants and offer them the cool drinks of sugarcane juice and jaggery. As they journeyed forward, they had to traverse vast tracts of hilly land. Here, a word has to be said about the condition of their feet. The incessant travel from day to day on hard and rocky ground had worn out their soles so much that they were on them blisters, sores, and deep cuts. Unmindful of this, Ramdas was walking as usual at a rapid pace, but Ramcharan Das grumbled and limped behind him. At noon, they reached a town in the heart of an extensive and elevated plateau. For miles round the place, there was hardly any human habitation. On entering the town, they procured sadawat or alms in foodstuffs from the temples of the place. They fixed upon a small room of a rest house on the roadside for preparing meals. While Ramcharan Das was busy cooking, Ramdas, whom he would never allow to help in any way, sat on the open veranda. Presently, a Mohammedan merchant came and took his seat on the edge of the veranda, facing Ramdas. The Muslim friend broke into a lively talk, in the course of which he drew out many particulars about these wanderers. He was touched at the sight of the torn and lacerated feet of both. Love welled up in his tender heart. He said, "It is my great wish that you should have your meal prepared out of my food supplies." He took Ramcharan Das to the bazaar and returned with a rupee worth of first-class rice possessing a natural sweet odour, dal and ghee. When the dinner was getting ready, the friend further said, "I have a mind to spend on you about 5 rupees. The balance of rupees 3 and odd shall be utilized for your tickets on the bus that runs from here to Kolhapur. The bus starts in an hour's time. Your feet are so bad that you should go at least these 30 miles by bus." God is indeed all love and compassion. The kind Muslim saw them safely seated in the bus and left them. At 5 in the evening, they reached Kolhapur railway station. On alighting from the bus, Ramdas inquired of the bus driver, who was again a Muslim, as to what was the railway fare from Kolhapur to Shiroi station, the nearest halting place on the way to Narsobawadi. His reply indicated that for each, the railway fare would be about a rupee. Now, Ramdas made out that Ramcharan Das possessed only a rupee and small change. Of course, Ramdas was prepared to travel on foot if the funds on hand did not permit of travelling by railway. The bus driver was closely watching them. When he discovered that they did not possess sufficient money for tickets for 2, he slipped into Ramcharan Das' hand a rupee, saying, "Now it is all right for both. You may go by train." Where did this spontaneous flow of help come from? Surely from the heart of a feeling and loving God. It was quite dark when they reached Shiroi station. Narsobawadi was about 9 miles from the railway station. After groping about in the dark for a place of rest, they came to a Maruti temple in which they spent the night. Early morning next day they started, reaching Narsobawadi before noon. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Pupoda.